use this! Hooray!
Yes, no fancy intro for this week's video, and we finally broke Schmuckle's course video series about shit DBD theory videos, so yay. I'm so brutal, I know, right? Hello my lovely witches, I'm merciless_witch, and today, we will burn the DBD community in hell with this video. On March 31th in 2022, the Twitter and Discord account from DBD Leaks decided to spawn 3345434235 for 5 million menchilds because they told us that FNAF won't be the anniversary chapter, and told us on April 2nd in 2022 that we get instead an original chapter from Behavior which spawned 56785678865 more menchilds on Twitter, Dead by Daylight, the DBD forums, and so with that, in our sad world which will be overrun by many menchilds. Since of this brutal act from DBD Leaks, we will have to talk now what the community will do, how the DBD forums are going to be on fire, how menchilds are trying convincing themselves that the killer could still be a licensed DLC, how we can save the world from those menchilds, and if the game will actually die of it because Colorblindssnick and Splackcrow27 are shitposting it 300 times under the tweets from Twitter about it. Let us start with what will be coming instead of FNAF, because I don't have any nerves to spawn another 3345434235 for 5 million menchilds on Twitter just because someone got it in the wrong throat. We are getting instead the Survivor Hattie Cower, which were several times in the tomes from Dead by Daylight, and has already a big story which you can read on the DBD wiki page, since I think you will be incompetent enough to not find it in the tomes, sadly. I'm happy that she is getting now in the game, since it was really sus that she got so much story, and got so many scenes where we can see her, and it is really sad that not even on YouTuber did talked about her, which shows that DBD YouTube is also menchild hole with many menchilds which aren't actual try to be super intuitive, or at least those YouTubers which are talking 24/7 about license because they are so boring that nobody would watch them what they do in their free time. The name from the killer isn't known yet, but we already know that this killer will interact with the Dwight lockers of hell, kinda enter/exit them, which means that they can A, teleport fancy around to other lockers, which will be cool, or B, just taking something out for her ability like the Huntress or the Trickster is doing it. How matter much what it will be, the fact is that the Dwights can't use the lockers that easily anymore arouses me, and is fine for me. What we also know is that one of the perks from the new killer can interact with the pallets, which I'm scared of because I'm getting really tired of those killers which can press M2 and you are dead in 2 seconds, looking at you bird lady, and a perk from the Survivor which allows to blind the killer. How many blinding objects, items and perks do you wanna implement? Behavior? We already have flashbangs, blast mines, firecrackers and flashlights. Do you wanna implement a perk now which will shine so bright on the map for the whole round that the killer is getting stunned and blinded when he nears the survivor of a radius from 92 meters? I know that a lot, and I really mean a lot of you, would be that the wettest dream which you would ever have, but this will kill the game if they should implement the lightsaber op XXL perk. So since you know what will be coming now, should we move on to what the community will do? It wouldn't be new if I would see the community making a blood pact and teabagging crazy just to get FNAF into the game, but since I want to have the facts, I searched in the entire of internet on reactions to that and used a mathematically complicated crippled solution that brings nothing at all to get my answers. And when I mean the internet, I mean the tweet from DBD Leaks, since we're on a budget and on a short time that we can research on every reaction to that. The tweet from DBD Leaks got 681 comments, where I ranked the first 100 out, since I really don't have the time for creating a mess which we already have. Out of those 100 comments were 10 about how people are going crazy and want to convince themselves that the next DBD DLC will be FNAF, since they would go crazy about it. 40% of the comments were how people are liking it, or how the fuck is the community so rude to think how disappointed you could be with YouTubers, including like merciless_witch and Ashimovs, and 50% of the comments were about how it will flop, hot bad it is, or what I wanted to say, turning into a manchild like Schmickels and crying that everything is bad. If we use supernatural and bad mathematics into this graph, we can see that the Dead by Daylight is root and turns into a manchild if they don't get what they want, at least when we look on Twitter. After that crazy journalism, we should go to the next question on how we can survive the manchilds. Well, the good answer is, you don't. The bad answer is, you don't. Wait, those are the same on.
How could you use me in the video and why are you so retarded, merciless witch? We all want FNAF because I want to FNAF my ass in DBD.
Firstly, what the fuck? Secondly, what the fuck a hole? And thirdly, why and how?
FNAF.
Are you okay? Will you explode or what will you do now?
Give FNAF it, FNAF.
Well, where were we? Ah yes, an tutorial on how to survive Fallout 5, survive the man-childs. 1. Stop using hashtag Twitter and subscribe to me because this brings luck to you. 2. Take a shovel. 3. Bury yourself till the update is here and get a life in this time.